Hello everyone. In this video we are going to see how to install RAID volumes, how to create RAID volumes, how to break them and how to repair them. The breaking and repairing if possible we will do in this video, otherwise we will be doing in the next video.
You can look here, it is showing the license is valid for 180 days. Okay, so let's just go File Explorer. This is our current 40 GB which we gave. I will quickly add one more disk for simple volume. First, we will start with simple volume. Everyone knows what is a simple volume. Okay, let's go to add. Here, this button add. Okay, I will show you from starting. This is our virtual machine. We will go to here VM. Okay, we can go to VM. We will go to settings. Then here all the hardware specifications mentioned. I will click on add hardware specification. Here I will add hard disk. Look at this hard disk. I will click next. I will select SCSI. Okay. Then I will select next. We need a virtual disk. We don't have any physical disk because this machine itself is a virtual machine, right? So how will you add a physical drive in a virtual machine, right? So we need virtual disk. Next, I will write 1 GB. Again, please remember in search VM, in search lab, we were giving the storage size as much as we can give. We were giving 5 GB, 6 GB, and we were creating the disks. Here, if you are creating this in your personal laptop, please remember this that this whatever GB you give, it will take this GB from your own hard drive, which is installed in your laptop or your PC. So be careful while giving this because the storage of your hard drive will be used here, okay? Your own hard drive. Next, I will give simple volume. We are doing simple volume now. Finish. Okay, this is done. And please click here, okay? If you click here, if you close the window, the data will be gone. Oh, sorry, the disk will not be created. Okay, okay. We don't need any of this. Okay. So now there is our disk we just created. It is not showing here, right? So for the disk to show here, we have some process to do. Okay, so we will go to disk management. The Note down this thing. We will go to this disk management, which is called disk management. Okay, so it will open. Oh, it opened. Look at here. We are getting 1 GB here, right? And if you are not able to see it here, you can just click here. You can rescan disk. After rescanning, it will show here. Okay, so here we have three steps. I will write here in the text document. The steps we need to follow. These we already did. Now we will follow these steps. Okay, let's go. Look here. It is offline, right? Right click here, online. Now right click here, initialize. We will select GPT. We'll click OK. Now it is initialized. It is online. Right click here. Click on new simple partition. Volume. Click here next. We don't need to change this. This is the size. Click here next. We can assign any character here to the drive. Here we need to give a name. I will give simple volume. You can give any name here. We will select this. Perform a quick format. We will select NTFS, which is modernly used technology for file system. These are all F32, FAT are old, and this is new REFS, but it is not efficient enough. So we will select NTFS. Everyone uses NTFS only. We can review here the settings of every settings. Finish. So the volume is finished. Let's go. Not here. Let's go File Explorer. You can see here your simple volume. You will just create a new file, new folder. Here we will create a new file. I will tell you the purpose why we are creating files here. I will give simple volume. Okay. Control S. Close. Close. Okay, we did don't have to close this. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. This will be here. Now let's create span volume. So for creating span volume, we need minimum of two disk. We will not use this. We will go to here. We will go to VM. We will go to settings. We will create here two disk. Okay. So for span volume, we minimum need two disk. We will go to next. We will select SCSI. Will virtual disk. Here we will give 1.5. I already told you the reason why I am giving small sizes. I will select span volume 1. Okay, it is created. I will create one more span volume. Next, 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 1.5, next, span. So the technology behind span volume is it will store the data. It will first store the data in the first memory, first disk. If this disk is full, 1.5 GB is full, then it will start storing in the this next one, next disk. Okay, so again same steps. Make it online. Then right click initialize. We can initialize two disks at same time. This is disk 2, this is disk 3. We will initialize them at the same time. Okay, initialize, right click. Now you can see we are having this option of span volume. Click here. Next, add. No, this is important. Okay, so in span volume we need minimum of two disks. So it is asking one is already selected, and we also need to add one more. It is showing that we have one available. We will click on here. We will add. Now we have two volumes in span volume, two disks in span volume, and this is what we needed. Okay, next we can assign the number. Same. We will give a name. We'll select quick format. We'll click next. Finish. We will give you here yes. Okay, span volume is clear. It is showing healthy. Let's go here. You can see span volume. I will just copy this. We needed this. I will select here. Control S. Close. Close. Okay. So now we will create stripped volume. Okay. So we will create more two disk for stripped volume. Let's go to VM. Let's go to setting. Let's add a new hard disk. Next, next, next. I will give 1.7. Next, we'll give SPRI stripped volume. Okay. Then we will add one more. Next, next, next. Okay, and remember, please give the same size to both of the disk. Okay, we need to give the same size. Okay, don't give the different sizes to the same disks. Okay, we need to give here two. Created, two created here. Click here. Okay, here you can see 1.7, 1.72. Let's make it online. Let's just initialize them. Initialized. 4, 5 selected. Okay, both of them initialized. We'll create span. You can see here. Okay, we span already created, right? So we will create stripped one. This is one stripped one. Next, we will add this. Minimum we need two disk for creating one stripped volume. Okay, in stripped volume, what will it do? It will divide our single file in both of these volumes. For example, I have one file of 1 GB. It will divide that one file into two half, 500 MB, and it will store 500 in disk 4 and 500 in disk 5. This is what stripped volume will do. I will give here name for better understanding. Strip volume. I will select quick format. Next, finish. Yes. Okay, done. Created. Let's go to here. Not here. Here. You can see stripped volume. I will paste the folder again here. Will stripped volume. I already had the folder copied, so don't worry. You can just create your folder. I am creating this for making the length of the video small. So span is done. Now we will create mirror volume. For mirror volume, we need two disk, minimum of two disk. We can maximum select any number of disk. Let's go add. Next, next, next. Here we will select 1.9. Next, mirror wall 1. Finish. I add one more. Next, next, next. 1.9. Single mirror wall 2. Finish. Okay. You can see disk 6, disk 7. We will make it online. We'll initialize this. Okay. You can, if you think I am going too fast, you can just slow down the speed of the video. Okay. So here we will select mirror. Strip done, span done, simple done. We will select mirror. Next, click here. Add. We need minimum of two. Now look at here. You are adding two 1.9 GB and it is showing only one 1.9 GB. Why? Because in mirror volume, the second volume is for backup. For example, you are storing data in this volume. This volume will be copying that same data and store here in this volume as a backup. So if this volume is deleted, we still have the backup of the data, so data will not be lost. If one disk is failed, the data will be still there as a backup. We can still access the data. Next, next. I will just give a name, perform quick format. Next, finish. Yes. Why are we giving this dynamic? Yes, look at here. Stripped is dynamic, mirror is dynamic, span is dynamic. Why? Because in this the data will be synced in two different volumes. Sorry, two different disks, and it is real time syncing, right? Anything which we are doing real time, we will be needing to do it dynamically. So that's why we are giving dynamic. Look at this, it is created. Let's go here. Yep, mirror volume. I will just paste the folder I have already copied. Right? You please don't do this copy paste thing. I already know the concept. That's why I'm doing. You please create slowly, slowly, so you will understand each step. Look at it carefully and then move forward. Okay, I have created it. Let's go. Now, look for you have noticed one thing that we were not having option for creating the RAID file because in RAID file we need minimum of three disks. In these we were using two disk, right? So in RAID we need minimum of three disk. I will create three disk. Okay, I will first create three disk. In this three disk, one is parity disk and two disk are for data storage. So that one parity disk will be keep changing every 10 minutes. So if the disk 1 is parity for now, then 10 minutes after disk 2 is the parity, then again 10 minutes after disk 3 is the parity, then again it will be disk 1 parity after 10 minutes. So the parity will keep changing. Okay. So because in this we have parity disk, that's why we need minimum of three disk. Okay, two are created. Look at here. One this, one this. I will create one more. Okay, finish. Now I will rescan here. After After rescanning, you can see we have 3 disks. Now if I right click here, it is showing nothing. Why? Because we need to make it online. Then we will initialize. After that, it will show. Okay. So initialize, we will initialize all of them at single time. We will look at disk 8, disk 8, disk 9, disk 9, disk 10, disk 10, GPT. Okay. Every single one is initialized. Now look at this. You are getting option for new RAID 5 volume. Okay. Click next. We need to add one this. We need to add this also. Look. Now when we have two disks, it is not showing our next option. Why? Because we need a minimum of 3. Add. Now it is showing the option. Here you can see we have 6 GB, right? And it is showing only 2 GB, sorry, 4 GB here. Why? Because it is showing two disks as the storage and one is the parity. That's why it is not showing here because that is parity. And these two are normal storage disk. This is the letter assignment. I will give RAID 5 perform a good format. Next, finish. Yes. Okay, then it is showing healthy, right? Let's go. We have RAID volume. I will just paste the folder. We will write here RAID 5 volume. Save, close. Okay.
Congratulations, you have successfully created all the types of RAID volumes. Now breaking and recovering I will be doing in the next video. So please like, subscribe, share and comment on this video. Bye bye. Take care.